Let's just call it out. The credit repair industry is full of scammers, liars, and people filing fake FTC reports just to delete a late payment. And you're not the one who ends up flagged, broke, and embarrassed. Let's talk about it. Why this industry sucks and why I'm still here fixing this mess. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mo the Closer. Today, I want to have a real conversation about what's happening in the credit repair industry. Not the pretty version, not the marketing version, the truth. Because the truth is, the credit repair industry sucks right now. And the people who are paying the price are good, honest consumers trying to fix their lives. I've been in this space for years. I've serviced thousands of clients. I've watched credit repair companies rise, some fall. I've watched scam tactics explode. And now I'm watching the entire industry get reshaped by force, not by choice. The people who get burned worse aren't the scammers. It's the people who trusted the wrong expert. So today, we're breaking down what's happening, why it's happening, how to protect yourself, and yes, why despite all of this, I still love this industry, even in the chaos. Let's get into it. For the last few years, the credit repair industry has been dancing around a landmine called credit washing. If you haven't heard the term, here's the simplest version of it. Credit washing is when someone wipes negative items off a credit report by filing fraudulent identity theft claims through the FTC. Not fixing the actual issue, just pretending the accounts never existed. These scams have gotten wild. People filing claims. They're saying things like their identity was stolen. Their accounts weren't theirs. They were victims of human trafficking. They were victims of sex trafficking. They were forced into opening the accounts. Some credit repair companies, they're even submitting these claims for clients without their knowledge. And for a long time, they got away with it. But that window is closed. TransUnion finally said enough is enough. They launched a full detection system called True Validate. And this is bad news for the shady operators. According to TransUnion, now they can detect abnormal deletion patterns. They can track fraudulent FTC claims. They can identify identity theft claims that don't add up. They can flag a consumer profile for credit washing. And once you're flagged, every future dispute is under suspicion. This isn't a theory. This is happening right now. The bureaus basically got tired of getting manipulated, so they built technology that can sniff out manipulation in seconds. I hate to say it, but I'm excited about it. Credit repair will never be the same again. Let's call it out directly. Most people who need credit repair, they aren't criminals. They aren't lazy. They aren't trying to scam anyone. They're people who lost a job, went through a medical crisis, went through a divorce, dealt with a financial hardship, had a real error on their report. They never learned credit fundamentals. And some people just flat out needed a break. And then they trusted someone who promised them fast results. 30-day cleanup, 7-day sweep, guaranteed results, and just filed an FTC form. And now their credit is worse, their report is flagged, their disputes get ignored, their approvals get delayed, they feel embarrassed, and they are stuck. So let me make this clear to you. You're not the problem. The industry is. But let me also make this clear. All credit repair companies are not bad. Credit repair and credit repair teams are very necessary in the process of navigating your credit report and things you don't understand. I'm actually friends with a lot of credible credit repair business owners, and they're doing things the right way. And we're on a mission now to get the people who are doing these FTC sweeps, who are harming clients, and who are taking advantage of clients. We're on a mission to get these people out of here because it makes our job so much harder to service our clients. Clients were misled, but they can recover and they can rebuild. But the beautiful side of all of this is the clients that were misled, they can still recover and they can rebuild. Now let me flip this thing, because I still wouldn't be here if all of this was hopeless. Here's the truth. Even with all the fraud, all the scams, and all the nonsense, the credit industry is still one of the most powerful industries in America. Credit is one of the few levers that can genuinely change someone's life. When someone's credit improves, everything shifts for them. They get approved for a home. They qualify for business funding. They lower their interest rates. They cut their monthly payments. They build generational wealth. They can actually have jobs that they want. You can literally watch someone go from stressed out with bad credit and stuck to confident and financially free because they now have good credit. That's the part that keeps us who are legitimately doing this. That's the part that keeps us going. When credit repair is done legally, it works. No tricks, no hacking, no shady letters, just correcting the errors, challenging the inaccurate reportings, enforcing your rights, and getting attorneys involved. This is how we help clients get back on track and build their credibility the right way. The legal side of credit is slow, but it's real and it's permanent. Think about it like this. When you challenge things on your credit from a legal perspective, it's the difference of going through basic credit repair where the item is deleted and you still owe the debt versus when you challenge it from a legal perspective, that item is actually gone off your credit report and you no longer are responsible for that debt. So the legal side of credit repair, it's slower, but it's permanent and it actually protects the consumer long term. Plus, there's still a massive need and an even bigger opportunity to be able to help more people just because those items, they aren't liable for them later on. I still have so much respect for this industry because good people still need help. People are still recovering from the pandemic. People are still fighting medical debt. People are still falling through the cracks of just not knowing about what's happening with our economy right now. So the world isn't going to stop needing credit support. The world just needs the right version of it. That's why we're positioning ourselves the way we are. The industry is being forced to evolve, and that's a good thing, actually. Let the shady companies die out. Let the fraudulent companies get shut down. Let the bureaus enforce compliance wherever they need to. This will help get everybody exposed who needs to be. Because what's left on the other side is a stronger, more credible, more respected industry built on legal strategies and real support for our clients. And I want to be a part of that future. This is why my company has gone fully legal based. We don't touch fraudulent tactics. We don't play the guessing games. We don't risk your reputation. Everything we do is attorney backed, legally compliant, documented, auditable, permanent, and based on real consumer rights. We're not trying to trick the bureaus. We're enforcing the law here. There's a big difference. But here's what most people don't know. Legal credit repair can actually get you settlement money if the bureaus or furnishers mishandled your report. Credit washing can't do that. Scam letters definitely can't do that. And fake FTC claims, they can't do that either. This is why I love this industry, because when done right, it helps people win. So to wrap this thing up, if a credit repair company ever filed an FTC report for you, told you to claim the identity theft, used trafficking language, they sent in disputes you didn't authorize, if they told you the bureaus wouldn't check, if they made your credit worse, you're not stuck. The legal process can fix it. False FTC identities, inaccurate dispute patterns, damaged bureau credibility, suppressed or mishandled accounts, reinsertion problems, reporting inconsistencies, all of that. You're not hopeless. You just need real strategy. Look, the credit repair industry sucks right now, but I still love it because there's still some good people doing good work here. I know how life-changing it is when someone goes from declined to approved. And more than that, I know how many people now need legal ethical help. So if you're someone who's been taken advantage of, if you've been scared, if your report is flagged, if you spent thousands on your credit repair and your credit still isn't right, if you need to rebuild the right way, I want you to jump in the Skool group. It's free. And that's where we teach the legal strategies. That's where we support you. I want you to click the link below. Jump in the Skool group. The Skool group is free. That's also where we repair your credit for free. That's where we support you. That's where we get the guidance for you that you actually deserve. The link is down below in the description. We actually want to help you get this thing together because like I said before many times in this video, everyone who's operating credit repair, they aren't doing it incorrectly. We want to help more people get the help they deserve. So I'm Mo the Closer. I'll see you at the bank.